Hey guys, Mark here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe B Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Um, Bad news, really bad news. Um, Tyron Smith is done for the year. Mike McCarthy just announced that he will not be returning. He's going to have surgery on his neck, and you have to now start thinking about uh, his future. And of course, the Dallas Cowboys. What's up? Tyron Smith is done for the season. He's out. That's it. He's having surgery, according to Mike McCarthy, and it's not good. Lakers NBA championship. Love you. Oh, appreciate it, man. Lakers NBA championship. You're an Eagles fan? Okay, appreciate you, man. That's the thing. I joke a lot with the Eagles fan base and everything else, but it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. We kid because we love. It's Steve. Here's the problem. It has been a bad year for injuries, and it's because of the way this thing is taken. You can't just go running out on the field without having practice. And yeah, I know we're talking about practice, not a game now, not a game, but we're talking about practice. And conditioning wise, the players um, just really did not have enough time to get themselves in shape. Let's be honest here. They had a couple of weeks of conditioning, and then they had 14 padded practices, and without even tackling. This is the thing that's insane to me is you don't even tackle anymore in practice. So now you go from, for the Cowboys, we have you're off on Tuesday. You have a tough practice on Wednesday and Thursday. You do a walkthrough on Friday. Saturday's another walkthrough, and then come Sunday, you're going all out. Your body is just not ready for it. It sucks. It sucks. But let me read exactly. Jane Slater. With head coach Mike McCarthy's announcement that later Van Esch will be working back in practice, I'm told he's healed post-surgery, but issues isn't healing part. It's more of when he gets a hit. Okay, that's another person. That's Van Der Esch. Wrong. Wait. Damn, I got the wrong update here. Oh, here we go. Mike McCarthy announced Cowboys left tackle will undergo surgery next week, sidelining him for the season. Um, yeah, it sucks. That's all I can say is it sucks that we're going to lose Tyron Smith. Um, but it's what you got to do though is next man up. They're going to have to go ahead and make do with what you got. You're going to have to change the way you run the offense a bit. You're not going to have the comfort of knowing that I don't have to look to my left because Tyron Smith is there. You're going to have to understand, hey, you got to watch out. You got shit that's going to be coming at you from all different directions, and it is what it is. There's no changing. Making fun of the Eagles' O-line injury finally caught up, huh? It's funny how people think that really I control everything. That if it weren't for Mark Holmes having a YouTube channel, that we would be winning. It's all Mark. You know what? I'll take that. It's my fault. It's my fault. I am literally that all powerful. Okay? And get the fuck out of here with that stupid ass shit, man. Damn. Don't be a fucking idiot. Excuse my language. Lola. Tyron Smith is having surgery next week on his neck and will be done for the season. It is what it is. Um, Tyron Smith out. And it's sad because he started all those years without missing any games. And then in 2016, every year it was 3 games, and now it's over. That streak is over. The season's over. So we'll see how the Cowboys respond. Sometimes, and I'm not going to say that this is going to be the case, but sometimes you have people that step up into the breach, and you find out that you got really good players when they get the opportunity. See, this is where You think about, okay, I'm going to take Dak Prescott, okay? Dak Prescott was never supposed to be in the NFL. He wasn't. When he was in high school, he wasn't deemed, the coach's pet, the guy that we're going to have as the quarterback. But a guy got hurt, and he got an opportunity. And he did the best he could with that opportunity, where when the other guy got hurt, he didn't come back because Dak played so well. Same thing happened in college. He wasn't recruited as the guy, but he got an opportunity. He made the most of it and said, we can't do that. And when you think about him with the Cowboys, if Mike Mosh happens to come back in here, Mike Mosh will back me up on this whole statement, because after he was drafted, I wanted to get a Dak Prescott jersey for my son for his birthday, which is in July. And he was like, why are you getting that jersey? Man, that guy's buried in the depth chart. He's not going to be anybody. He wasn't supposed to be. But Kellen Moore got hurt. And then Tony Romo got hurt. And then he got an opportunity. He not only got the opportunity, he left no doubt that I'm the better player, and Tony Romo couldn't get his job back. So this is an opportunity for some of these other guys. Instead of guys saying, we can't give full effort, maybe one of these young guys starts to get full effort. We've had some guys that, have had some chances, had the first couple of starts and things, and maybe they get out there, they get a little more comfortable, they don't have to look over their shoulder, they know I have to be the one, and they step up. So much, Lola, we have had a lot of talent wasted, but it is what it is. This year, that ain't happening. You don't know that. You don't know that. I'll give you David. Thank you very much for that super chat. David for boom, gotcha. Here's what's kind of funny. I'll take who Philly 500 said he didn't want. Remember when Philly 500 did his rant about the Cowboys getting CeeDee Lamb? I don't want Justin Jefferson. He's ass. Justin Jefferson started out the season as a backup. They didn't think he was going to be the guy. Now he's looking like he's going to be better than CeeDee Lamb. He got an opportunity. He's got over 400 yards receiving. He's 12th in the NFL. 12th in the NFL in receiving. Minnesota didn't think he could be a starter, but they got him out there. And now all of a sudden he's stepping up and he's playing really, really well. So you don't know. You just don't know. That's a bigger question now. Lakers NBA champs, because you're hearing that the Jets are sending everybody home today. So now you were wondering, okay, the Jets have everybody going home. Is there a positive COVID test? And we're beginning to see, Michael, sorry, that sounds like a great idea in theory. Trade DeMarcus Lawrence right now, but nobody is going to trade for his contract. You got to understand, the next 3 years, he's owed $25, $27, and $29 million. Why would somebody take that contract on? Even without that contract, are you looking at him and saying he's going to change my season? Sorry. It's funny because a lot of you guys run, what the hell's going on? L4G, Tyron Smith is being shut down. It just came across the board. I'm actually live streaming from my cell phone instead of, I should have turned on my system, but I wanted to get out here and bring you guys the news. Mike McCarthy has announced that Tyron Smith is out for the season. He'll have surgery next week on his neck. And now you got to start wondering about, career. He's had the elbow situation and all that where he wears a knee brace on his arm. You've had other leg issues. Now you got neck. And neck ain't nothing to play with. Now, Tyron Smith, he signed a big-ass contract, $96 million, and he's earned almost every penny of it. So now you have to start. No, he is the left tackle. He is the left tackle. I am left tackle. One of the best left tackles in football when he's healthy. The problem is, every year it's been, you miss 3 games. You are all powerful. Yeah, I thank you, Dan. I know I'm not all powerful, and that's where everybody. Oh, it's Joe Boo. Joe Boo is the reason why. We weren't winning before. I started Joe Boo in 2013. 2013. Okay. So how do you explain all those other years then? We need Earl Thomas. Is he going to play left tackle? Is he going to play left tackle? Stein Corey Gunn. He's still a free agent tackle. Plus he's young. Okay. Derek, that's the sad thing, especially good football players that, never have a chance to get a ring. We don't know that he's going to retire, so let's not put that out there right now. All we know is right now the season is over for him. How's the weather? A little chilly this morning. I don't have my shoes on. I got just my socks, and my feet are cold. My feet are cold. They're freezing right now. What's up? We have a big problem? Yeah, well, we're like everybody. We all have problems. The bad news is Tyron Smith is out for the season. Oh, there we go. What's up, Bad Dog? Bad Dog, you know what, Bad Dog? If you have some time, little touchdown, thank you for the super chat. Bad Dog, if you have some time, we can go ahead and do a live stream or do a video together, trash talk each other. I got that other giant YouTuber, that other overrated giant YouTuber that's turned his channel into the Mark Holmes All the Time channel. Oh, I know, Mark, just being sarcastic. I wish I had control and power like that, because we'd be winning the Super Bowl every year. That, and I would also be getting lottery tickets, because I would definitely be in the money. I'd be definitely in the money, okay? Bad Dog live reaction. You know what? I think what I'll probably do, because I can put the Bad Dog cam up here. Should I put 2 cams on the game? Philly 5. I'm sorry, Copizzle and Bad Dog reacting to the game. That would be a YouTube first. Having 2 of them on the same screen while I watch it. Who will fill in for Smith? Well, ideally, you'll be on Chris's channel. Okay, yeah, thanks, Bad Dog. Send me the link. Ideally, it might actually be Zach Martin moves out to tackle for the rest of the year. He played actually really, really well at tackle. The problem is we've got both tackles missing. And when you're losing both tackles and you lost your center, Dallas fan 1977, thank you very much for that super chat. 1977. Who do I think takes his roster spot? Good question. Blue and silver, much love from Mexico. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Vander Esch, he's working out, and it's one of those things that he checks out, but you don't know if he checks out till he gets a hit. The season's not over. This is the NFC East. I am with you on that one. How do we fix the offensive line? Well, Dre the Great, actually, here's what's kind of crazy. The offensive line, actually, for as many injuries that we had, as for as many changes as we've had, is not awful. It hasn't played awful. Now, Joe Looney, a couple weeks will get him back. Cam Irving, he's beginning to work himself back in it. Knight is definitely better than Steele, but the problem is you need 2 tackles. So maybe you put Knight over on the right tackle. Maybe you go ahead and get. It's just not enough guys right now. I don't know. What you need is you need a quarterback to step up and get rid of the ball real quick. That's what you're gonna have to do. Sean Lee, can I send you a super chat in pesos? Sure. I'm sure you can. You log into it, it'll accept whatever denominations and convert it. Losing Tyron Smith. But hold on, Roger S. Man. Tyron Smith's only played in 2 of the 4 games, right? We've had him. We've already been missing him some. McGovern, L4G, that's the thing I wonder is what's going on with McGovern because, he was third round draft pick. He got injured last year, in training camp, but they say he's not quite ready. He's not ready. We are good guys. We should trade Leighton Vitter. Okay. Here's the thing. Everybody always turns around and says a guy that's injured or a guy who's not performing, we should trade them and get a higher pick. That's great in theory. That's a great idea. I would love to be able to do that, but that's not how the NFL works. It doesn't work that way. I wish it could work that way. That you could say, you know what? I got a guy who's doo-doo over here. I'm going to trade him for gold. It doesn't work that way. So who's going to trade for a guy who's injured? I don't see where. If you can find that team that wants to give up a great player, please let me know. Well, here's the good thing, at least for next year. We do have 4 extra picks next year because of compensatory picks. So that's going to help you next year. The question is, what are you going to do this year? And it's not like, take a look at the Eagles. As much, as I hate the Eagles, they've been decimated by injuries. They've been screwed. They've been jacked up. They've lost 3 offensive linemen as well. Is it 3 or is it 4? They've lost 3 or 4 offensive linemen. They've lost all the receiving corps. And they got Carson Wentz. So, we don't have room to complain. I'm going to trade a 70-year-old wife for... There you go. Hey, if you find somebody that'll do that one for you, let me know. Because, hey, I got one I trade for a 20-year-old. Actually, not a 20-year-old. 20-year-old, it ain't too much to talk about. How about 25? They got a little bit of worldly experience, okay? Many teams have tons of injuries, no excuse. There you go. I agree. Let's go rebuild mode. Let Eagles have the division. Oh, no. Oh, no, I can't. L4G, I can't. I just can't. No. I can't go through another off season listening to damn Eagle fans. I just can't. And I certainly can't go through listening to Cole Pizzle, that Cole Piss mother humper. I bet Carson Wentz was a free agent. Dallas would pick him up. Okay. Yeah, okay. Dak for a bag of tax? 25 is all right. Actually, I'd say 30. I mean, at my age, 30 would be okay. Okay. I am that I am. Take my wife. I hate this season already. You know what, though? As bad as this season is, I'll take having this season over no season. How about that? Seriously. I'd rather have what we have right now than not have a season at all. Another win for 2020, worst year ever. Eagles lost 5 offensive linemen. Dillard, Peters, Lanes, Brooks. Yeah, see? And they still have Carson Wentz. They might be better off if Carson Wentz got injured. Is Dalton a good quarterback? He's a good backup. I mean, think about it. He couldn't start for a team that won 2 games last year. He lost his job to another guy who's probably not in the NFL right now. Roger S-Man, you know what? The season's not over. It's not over. We're only in the first quarter. We got 12 games left. You don't know what's going to happen. I've seen the New York stinking Giants not even win the division, go on and beat an 18-0 New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Was it over when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor? Was it? No. We sucked it up. We lost all our battleships, but we still had our aircraft carriers. And I dare say, our aircraft carrier, I think I just got an idea for a video. In fact, that's exactly what it is. This is World War II for the Dallas Cowboys. Our aircraft carriers, CD, Gallup, Cooper, oh yeah, and Dalton Schultz. That's the 4 carriers that were left after Pearl Harbor. Okay? Yeah, we've gotten bombed. We've lost both of our tackles, which are our battleships. But you know what? We rose up. We banded together. We fought and we fought. And against all odds, we ended up winning the war. Yeah, Jalen Smith is stinking it up. I have to agree with you on that one. At least Dallas has the offensive pieces. Need an O line and defense next year. We need Jason. Oh my God, LTG, smack yourself. Just smack. Please smack yourself. Bobby Ice. I should have. The clarity on this is not good. I'm sorry. I've got my. The Wi-Fi must not be. I'm in the process of changing. My phone has issues, so I got the new one, and it's uploading everything on it. So I'm on the old one on the Wi-Fi, and I didn't turn on my computer set. I should have done because I see the picture's not real good. I'll trade you Garrett. Oh no, that's okay. Oh, come on, man. Chaz Green, come on. Resign Doug Free. Doug Free's been out too long. Come on, man. Do you think we should keep Tyron? He's getting hurt every year, literally. Um, you keep him if you have nothing better and can't get anything better. But what you do is you plan. This is the thing. You have to plan. You have to plan for guys to be out. You can't look at it and say, okay, we're good. We don't need anybody else. Because this is the problem we've had before with Tyrone Smith, is we found out when we went from Tyron Smith to Chaz Green. You got to realize that it's not about having just a couple of great players and then dropping down. Big Wizzy, I need some jerk seasoning. I mean some, damn. Yeah, I need some jerk seasoning. Kick the tires on rock. Big Wizzy, I've been saying that for a couple weeks now. You know, me and Mike Fisher have been talking about. Ron Leary came in. Miss Jackie. Sorry, Miss Jackie. I am for real. Bring back Chris Richard. Mark, what do the Cowboys lose? If Philadelphia, you know what? I'll have to do something drastic if that happens. I just don't know what just yet. Shocking news about Tyron Smith. I'm not shocked, actually, Miss Jackie, after, they said that he was getting a difference of opinions. Once you start hearing that, it's not good. It's not good. I've been kind of preparing myself in my head that we're going to probably be without him. Why didn't we keep Richard? Because defense looked like ass. Pound the Rogans. What's for Mark? Oh, the thumbs. Okay. Yeah. Hit the thumbs up for me. Hit the subscribe button for me too. What we will do for the Eagles game is, and actually we'll do this for the Giants one as well, is we'll end up having, with the system I've been working on, of course, I can put the picture so I can have Philly 500, on the screen there. For us to do a joint squint, nah, he don't want to do that. He don't want to do it. Did you hear Mike McCarthy that this was something from last year? Why didn't he get it done? Good question on that, Miss Jackie. What do I think about the Redskins quarterback change? They're saying that he hasn't been preparing right, that he's not picking up the offense, and so they're trying to give somebody else another chance. The Lucid Giants, we are the worst team ever. JPG, I have to, yeah. If you lose to the Giants, then you may start wanting to think about packing it in. Is Xavier, yes, he's still on the roster. Yes, he is. You got the Redskins upsetting the Rams. Well, the question you have to ask is, are the Rams as good as they looked when they played against us? Or was it us? Is Chase Young? Chase Young is still out, I think, with a groin pull. When we played the Redskins, Chase is going to be a problem. He's still dealing with a groin injury right now. I don't know if it's going to be healed or not before us, but we'll have to wait and see. Should the Eagles trade Ertz? Right now, he's their leading receiver, I believe. Hubert, I hate to say it, you're right that the window is closed on the best offensive line in football. Copizzle is a smug. You're not getting any disagreement here. We need all 12 wins to seed for the playoffs. That sounds great in theory, Michael, but 13-3, That's what you're looking at right now. I don't know what happened to J Wad. Um, he is fully healed. Okay, my bad. Love what you do. I think it's time to move on from Tyron Smith, Sean Lee. Priorities O line and defense point blank. Cowboys hold on injuries run players too long. Defense might as well not play. Bring back J.J. Wilcox. We need a real GM and Jerk Jones. Have a show with Voss to see how we can fix this offensive line. Tyron probably retire, is hurt too much. Tired of seeing people talk bad about us. I agree with you on that one. I am tired. Everybody's just, we're not the only team that's had some problems. And here's what's going to be funny. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. This to me is deja vu to 2018. We had some injuries. We had some players that weren't playing well. The team looked like trash. We were 3-5. People were just off the, jumping off the bandwagon. Screw the Cowboys. I'm out the next year. Yeah, you had Troy Aikman saying that, he's not sure if Dak Prescott's the guy. They need to start all over from the head all the way down, and that they're terrible and everything else. And what happened? We ended up beating New Orleans. We ended up beating the Eagles twice. We ended up fighting our way out of the basement into the playoffs. So I'm not ready to give up on that. I know it looks bleak, but we've been playing half of our games without Tyron Smith already. And that hasn't been our problem. It's not ideal. Our problem is if our defense could just play a little bit better. That's the bottom line. If our defense, maybe they look and say, you know what, we're losing Tyron Smith. It's time for us to man up and do a little bit better. For us to do a little bit more. We got people still talking about Romo coming back. Are you serious, Miss Jackie? Oh my God. Y'all, the Romo train has left the station. It's gone. It's never coming back. Oh my God. What is wrong with y'all? Our problem ain't quarterback. Y'all need to chill. Hold on one second. I need to turn. I think my problem is my lighting here. Let me turn the light on. Let's see if that helps some. Okay. Helps a little bit. Oh, nope. Looks like we're okay. There we go. Am I afraid of who? Am I afraid of who? Echo mark? There's an echo. I don't know how there's an echo because I'm only on my cell phone with my wireless mic. Tired of losing? You were around for Romo for years then. I think I'm... Is my mic on? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Cole Pizzle is calling me out. Okay. And? You think I worry about that cockroach? If I responded to every jackass that calls me out, that's all my channel would be. Indrid Cole. Thank you very much. Jerry Jones will always be the Vince McMahon of the NFL. He doesn't want talent. He wants to create talent. Okay. Love your background. Thank you. This is becoming my whole studio. This is underneath my deck. I actually, when you guys see me cooking, that's all right above me, and I put in these corrugated panels so that way I could just sit out here and have my outdoor set because I love being out here. The trees are gonna start dropping their leaves here soon, so it's gonna look totally different. Should we make an example of Woods after his comments and cut him, or at least demote him? But the problem is you got nothing else right now. Dak getting $50 million a year. Rest in peace, our season. If we lose to the Giants, season is over. It might not be over, but it'll definitely be on life support. Trade Dak, Zeke, and Lawrence. Oh, boy. Woods a puss. Jerry and Stephen Jones. If you lose, you're still in second place. Eagles only starters that played last week on offense: Miles, Kelsey, Ertz, and Wentz. Yeah, exactly. So, we got no excuse about, losing one guy. The trolls are what they are. No NFL offensive line is good with the 3-4 backups. That's insane. Move Zeke to safety position. Okay. Trade that. Exactly. It's like, first of all, you can't trade somebody who's on a franchise tag. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Hope you're having a good one, Mark. Thanks for all you do for fans. Respect you, sir. I appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a good one, Mark. Oh, okay. We have lost 4 starters on offense. Who hasn't lost? We've lost starters on defense too. It is what it is. What are you going to do? I mean, they're not going to give you extra credit because you've got players lost. Hell, the Eagles. Look how many players they've lost. Larry. Thank you very much. You are 100% right, because everybody's always like, just trade somebody. Just trade. Just trade. Trades are difficult. Fall in love with names in the with names is the 70s thinking. You're right about that. Is Joe Boo chilling? Yeah, he's inside where it's warmer. There goes our protection for Dak. Going to need to keep that tight end to block. Eagles are 12-point underdogs against Pittsburgh. Chill out. This team is trash with Dak on the tag. You can't blame that on Dak. We can't keep people on the field, and you got a defense that's the worst defense in history. But then again, I understand the people who do not understand football. Trade Cooper, Zeke, and Lawrence. I really wish I had actually set up my regular stream here so that way I have my responses. Can we trade the coaches? There you go. Some have forgotten that we win as a team and we lose as a team. That's very, very true. What changes would I make to light a fire in this locker room? I think you're going to have to make an example of somebody. I think part of the problem is you can say stuff that, we don't give 100% on every play. The fact that you would say some shit like that is insane to me. I can't believe that you actually have the gall to say. I understand that. I tell you one person who gives 100% every play. I can tell you somebody who gives. Kathy, how you doing? Is the quarterback. You think Dak Prescott takes plays off? Because if he did, his head would come off. His head would come off. Do you think Tyron Smith was taking off plays when he knew that he had to cover Dak Prescott? Are you telling me that those guys are taking plays off? Come on, man. I think the Cowboys need to get... I hate to say this about my Cowboys, but it seems like they are spoiled brats that think because they're Dallas Cowboys that they're entitled. You ain't entitled to jack. You look tired? Oh, no. The reason why I look tired is because I am giving 100%. I'm not sleeping at night because I'm working on this stuff, man. Okay? I got up this morning. First thing I did a video. There's a video uploading right now, and then this news happened, and here I am. Boom. I bet you I'm the first Dallas Cowboy YouTuber out there bringing you the news that Tyron Smith is getting surgery next week. I bet you, because you know why? You know why I was the first one there doing it? Because I give 110%. I don't take plays off. I don't take days off. When was the last time you said, damn, Mark Holmes ain't done a video or 5 today? When was the last time? You know why? Because I give 110%, brother. 110%. We don't stop. We don't sleep. We don't rest. We don't even take time out to cut our hair, brother, because we're crazy here, because we are literally giving 100%, brother. 100%. All the day, every day, through the night, first thing in the morning. That's how you do it. That's how you succeed, and that's how you win. But I do need a haircut. This shit is getting crazy. It's really getting crazy. Okay, but seriously, he morphs into Hulk Hogan. Yeah, because we give 100%. Do you think the reason the defense is struggling due to leadership? You know what? I don't care what kind of defense you got. That stuff, I just see people that are only, oh, somebody else has got them. Okay, I don't have to bother with them. Listen, if one guy's hitting them, the next guy should be hitting them too, trying to knock the ball out. Let's all have 11 hats on the ball. That's what we were taught. 11 hats to the ball. Did you see that picture of Dak Prescott where Dak has got the ball and there's like 8 guys on him tackling him? That's the way it should be every play with our defense. Punish him. Wear him down. If he's going to run and get some yards and I got to run and chase him, I'm going to take it out on him. I'm going to make sure that he feels it before he runs on me again. The bright side, Tony, what's up, Tony Douglas? The bright side, we got reinforcements coming. Oh my God. Where is the movie Tommy? You are a stupid ass mother humper. Let Dak walk so you can tank for Trevor. So let me see if I get this straight. Because at this point, you're 7th. As bad as our team is, you're 7th in line. The only way you're going to tank for Trevor is you're going to have to come out the ass with a whole lot of draft picks, buddy. A whole lot. And so you get a rookie. Hypothetically, let's say you did that. Let's say you end up giving up 3 number 1s and a 2nd and a 5th or something like that to try and move up to take Trevor Lawrence. Guess what? You got a million freaking holes all over the damn place. All over the place. And now you don't have number 1 draft picks to spend on getting, say, I don't know, a left tackle? That you don't have draft picks to get, I don't know, say, like some cornerbacks and safeties? How stupid are you? You don't let a franchise quarterback walk and get nothing for it. That's the Washington Redskins kind of crap. That's why the Washington franchise stinks, is because they've been trying to get a quarterback for the last 10 years and still don't have one. They've spent number 1 after number 1. They've signed Donovan McNabb. They've signed Alex Smith and still don't have a quarterback. I hate stupid ass trolls. I'm hoping that you're really not that stupid. I really hope that you're not that freaking stupid. Because if you are, keep your mouth shut and don't let people know that you're an idiot. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, but I am. He was good for 1 year. And he had flaws. The reason why RG3 was good for that year was they changed stuff up and defenses didn't know how to attack him. Because the pistol offense, that was a college offense. You saw literally DeMarcus Ware, when RG3's coming out, stand there flat-footed because he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. Do I go for the quarterback? Do I say, what I do? Here goes RG3. But once defenses realize, defense coordinators, the thing you do is you knock the snot out of him when he comes around the corner, they'll think twice. And that's why it was only effective for 1 year. It was a gimmicky offense. I remember, this is one of the greatest moments, okay? Because in fact, this is one of those moments in life. Drop mic. I could literally have died. In 2013, after that rookie season of RG3, I was blessed because I've got the best wife in the world, but not only because I got the best wife in the world, I got to help her at the NFL Hall of Fame. I got to not only meet Roger Staubach because of my wife, I got to drive Roger Staubach back to his hotel. Just me and Roger Staubach in a car for 20 minutes. Can you imagine that? I'm sitting here looking at his first Super Bowl ring on his hand. Right there, right next to me. And you know what we were talking about? We were talking about, first of all, he's a great individual. First thing that got me about Roger Staubach was, he said to me, "It's great to be remembered." What? I'm like, you're Roger Staubach. Ain't nobody forgetting you. He said, "I wish I could sign more autographs." Because he was supposed to sign autographs for an hour. Signed for 2 hours. 2 hours. He only supposed to do 1 hour. He signed for 2. And then we got talking about the pistol offense. He's like, "What do you think about pistol offense?" He said, "You think it's going to be something?" And I was like, Roger, I got to be honest with you. I think what the defensive coordinators need to do is You go ahead and you take him out. I said, you just go ahead and knock the crap out of the quarterback. You get a quarterback hit one time real good coming around that corner, he going to think twice about doing it again. He said, yeah, you got a point about that. You got a point about that. So, yeah. But I understood what Roger was talking about, because when I went back to the Hall of Fame to the autograph tents, there were all these Hall of Fame players that were in the secondary tent. They had the main tent where like Roger was there and LT was there and things like that, all the big name players. The secondary tent, there were guys like Chris Hamburger and Len Dickey and, guys that are old, that nobody remembered. And I'm looking at it and saying, man, these are guys that were cornerstones of the NFL, but nobody remembered. So I understood what he was talking about. So don't be a dumbass. I'm trying to understand, because I just want you to just listen. If you are an idiot who believes that stuff, that the Cowboys are better off saying, let's not pay a quarterback, let's go out and buy some more defenders. Okay. Let's say the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears traded some of their picks to get Khalil Mack. They end up signing him to a $140 million deal, which is like quarterback money. Do you think the Chicago Bears are going to win the Super Bowl this year? Because the biggest problem they have is they tried to get a quarterback. They thought Mitch Trubisky was going to be the quarterback to take them to the Super Bowl. But Mitch Trubisky is not the guy. He's not the guy. He is not a quarterback that is going to be able to elevate the team. So then they go and pay Nick Foles. Do you think that move that they spent the money for Khalil Mack is going to bring them a Super Bowl? He had 8.5 sacks last year. He's got 3.5 this year. But if you took the defense that they had right now, let's say you took Dak Prescott on with the Chicago Bears right now, Dak Prescott as opposed to Nick Foles, you don't think that they would be a Super Bowl caliber team? Oh, Dark Star, you're going to be doing another video about me. That seems to be the popular thing now. Cole Pizzle is literally making video after video. Are you going to cut and paste some of my stuff again, Dark Star? Is that what you're going to do? Not only me, I've got a picture with Joe Boo with Roger, standing beside Roger Staubach's Hall of Fame jersey with him in the background. But yes, literally, right here, okay? And you know what was cool about Roger? I'm going to tell you. So, here it is. I got to tell this story because we need something funny. We need something uplifting. So my wife, when we were going to the Hall of Fame, she said, listen, this is work. We're doing work with Franco Harris and Roger Staubach. Okay? We're going to be filming in the basement of the Hall of Fame. I don't know that I can get you into the whole thing and all that. So, okay? Don't expect anything. I'm like, okay, cool. So, she's going in because they had, like, press passes and stuff, right? So she's in there getting the press passes and things, and she comes out and she's got a press pass for me. It's like an all access except for the field pass. I'm like, oh my god. So I can go anywhere in the Hall of Fame that I need to because I got the pass. And so they're doing the photo shoot, the whole video and everything and all that. And so I'm just being cool. I got Joe Boo out there, so I'm taking pictures of Joe Boo by Roger Staubach's jacket and stuff. I'm just happy to be here because I'm seeing Franco Harris. I'm getting at Franco. Hey, Franco, okay, how you doing? Shake my hand. Boom, got a picture. And then Roger Staubach, because Roger Staubach is on a different level than everybody else. Okay? Roger Staubach is on a different level. But Roger Staubach was in the autograph booth. And he signed it because the autograph booth, basically, they charged you $350 so that way you can go in here and you get autographs. It wasn't a price for this guy, that guy. So you had, like I said, LT was in there, Chris Carter because he was being inducted, Larry Allen, of course, because he was being inducted and all that. So you could go in there, right? And so I've got my pass, and we're waiting for Roger Staubach to get done. So they have the tents outside, and we have to get Roger Staubach inside, right? Roger finally gets finished. My wife, she disappears around the back and all that, comes back out with Roger Staubach. So he's now out of the secure tents where they got security guards, and he's walking on the sidewalk to the Hall of Fame. And people see Roger Staubach, and it is just like, it was like that fly to Mike Pence's head. But it was like thousands of everybody's descending. Oh, let me get a picture with you, Roger. Can you sign it? And it was like literally, zoom. And that's when the football, the football player in me came back out for that one last play. Because now I got Roger Staubach behind me. True story. I got people that are trying to tackle and swarm him. And that's when I'm just like, I am blocking people out of the way. So I can honestly say I have blocked for Roger Staubach. I'm pushing people aside. I am clearing the path for Roger Staubach to get into the Hall of Fame. I am moving people, and we got him inside. We got him inside. And I was like, hey, I got one hell of a story. I was happy with that. I was excited with that. My day was literally made. I blocked for Roger Staubach. I helped get Roger Staubach in the Hall of Fame. I kept all them people off of him. I'm cool. So they get finished. They get finished doing the photo shoot. And my wife comes out, and, with Roger. So here, Roger Staubach stuff, right? Wow, this is cool. She said, no, Roger, this is my husband, Mark. And I'm like, hey, Roger, because we actually had crossed paths because, see, a lot of people don't know that Roger had Staubach Realty. And they actually had a real estate location here in Northern Virginia. And my deli catered to them. And I'd actually gotten a picture that's autographed from Roger Staubach from his office. I didn't get to meet him at the time, but they, to Mark, thank you very much. Best wishes, Roger Staubach. Okay. And so I was like, yeah, Roger, we used to go ahead and, so, you've eaten sandwiches we've made and stuff. And so, oh, yeah. And so we got talking about that, which is cool. And so my wife says, Roger, what are you doing now? He's like, well, I'm going to go back to the hotel and stuff. He said, I came here with a friend. I got to find him so I can get a ride back. My wife looks at him and says, you're Roger Staubach. You can't just go around the Hall of Fame looking for a friend. Mark, go get the car, take Roger back. What? What? Are you kidding me? So I go, get the car, and when you go to the Hall of Fame, they have the VIP entrance. So you have to be there to pick up or drop off somebody. So I pull up in there, and I'll find some pictures from this, because people, I know you won't believe. I know you're not believing me. I know you're saying you're a damn liar. But I pull up there, and people are like, hey, who you got? Who you got? And I was like, I ain't got nobody. I'm just pulling up to get Roger. So I pull up there, and you're in the front. There's people out there, camera people and all that. And I walk in, and I walk out with Roger Staubach. And I go to open the door in the back of the SUV. He's like, I'll sit up front with you. I'm like, oh, my God. I got Roger Staubach. I'm like, literally, I'm just like this. I'm just like, I hope I don't crash the car. I hope I don't crash the car with Roger Staubach in it, because that would be crazy. And my wife gave me the look. The look that, don't you fuck up. Look. And if you're married, you know that look, because this is Roger Staubach. And this is me. I fuck up. It's a reflection on her. So that's my story right there. But that was truly an incredible experience that I will take to my grave, because that was incredible. So, back to our Dallas Cowboys now. Now, I rudely interrupted with one of my stories. Let's not be stupid. This whole idea that Dak Prescott is to blame for the team's woes. This team seems like it's been cursed from the time, yes, basically, you can go on recess, from the time that Jimmy Johnson was let go. We seem to have made the wrong moves, and we just had the worst luck. We could just call ourselves the Dallas Schleprocks. We've had great players, just have not known what to do with them. That's the honest truth. You can look back at some of the players that teams wish that they've had, that we have had, and haven't won jack. This team has been stinking for a long time. And to think that all of a sudden, because we finally got rid of Jason Garrett, that everything's going to turn around, well, the fish stinks from the head down. We got a lot of issues that are going to take time to repair. And when you have a new coach come in, usually it's a 5-year window. To get the kind of players that you are looking for your system, and to get time to implement that system. And if you haven't won within 5 years, you're not going to. And that's when it's time to start over. Now, we got to understand that you can't just constantly keep turning things over and think that's going to work. It doesn't. The die is cast for the season. The people we have, basically, yeah, we'll tweak a guy here and there, but basically, the guys we have are the guys we have. And you can't think that just trading and trading and trading is going to fix everything, because it's not. It all starts from the off season, of the shape the guys get in. It all comes down to the free agents that you bring in that have time to learn your system. It comes down to how you draft and how well those guys pan out. It's too many variables to think that just bring in Earl Thomas, or if I let Dak walk and get Trevor Lawrence, that it's going to change things. I don't care who you put in with the Dallas Cowboys right now, quarterback. You're not getting a different result than what you're getting right now, because you're asking the quarterback to do the impossible. You're asking the quarterback to do the impossible. Pat Mahomes' defense has given up 70 points this season. The Cowboys' defense has given up 146. If you don't think that that makes it a little more difficult to win, then you don't know football. You don't know football. I'm sorry. If you don't think that your defense not getting takeaways doesn't matter, then you don't know football. Roger S. Man, no. Andy Dalton, if anything, right now losing Tyron Smith makes it that much harder for an Andy Dalton, because Andy Dalton is a stationary target. What you now have to do is you've got to start moving your offense around even more. You need to go no huddle and try and wear out the defenders. You need to be able to move the pocket. You need to bootleg more. You need to make sure that you're not a stationary target, because teams will be able to run over your tackles. If you leave doubt, if you make him go this way and then he's got to come back, then that gives you time to make the plays. I hate to tell you, Russell Wilson money is chump change now, dude. See, this is where's the movie, Tommy? Don't be that guy. Don't be an idiot. Listen, you do know Deshaun Watson got 39 million, right? You do understand that Deshaun Watson, whose team is 0-4, got $39 million a year, which is $4 million more than Russell Wilson. You do know that, right? Junebug, how you doing, man? You do understand that, right? You do understand that going forward, that the quarterbacks are going to be paid more than Russell Wilson, right? You do understand that at one point, Kirk Cousins was the highest paid quarterback. You do understand that Matthew Stafford was once the highest paid. You do understand that Jimmy Garoppolo was once the highest paid quarterback, don't you? Or are you that dumb? Did you literally just come to football today? Seriously. Seriously. I'm sick and tired of hearing about, oh, you want Russell Wilson. You know what? Russell Wilson wants to get some of Deshaun Watson's money now. He want to get some of Pat Mahomes' money. That shit changes on a daily basis, dude. Adrian Dyson. Any relationship to the vacuum? Right. Matt Ryan set the bar at $30 million. Exactly. Matt Ryan was the highest paid there at one point. You know, and just 6 years ago, Drew Brees was the highest paid at $20 million. Dallas Playboy, I hate to tell you, this team's been ruined long before paying Dak. You act like, we're up here and we pay Dak, we're going to go down here. Dude, paying D-Law, paying Zeke Elliott, paying all these other guys that ain't busted a grape, that's killed the team. Craig 22, well, sorry to hear that, buddy. Just unsubscribe. Thank your moderators. Well, okay. Peace out, man. Don't want to be a member. Got you. Best of luck to you. Wish you well. No hard feelings. Paying them guys was crazy. Yeah, so I'm amazed that the one guy that's actually performing, people want to get rid of. Tell me what you got out of Tyrone Crawford out of his $54 million. Can you tell me that? Can you tell me what you got out? And I like Tyrone Crawford, but can you tell me what you got out of Tyrone Crawford for his $54 million? Can you tell me what you got out of Marion Barber for his $54 million? Can you tell me what you got out of Miles Austin, his money? Can you tell me what you got out of DeMarcus Lawrence's money? Seriously. And now, the one position that actually gets better with time, that will actually can carry through longevity-wise late into the 30s. Oh no, let's let him walk. We don't need him. Damn. I'm sorry, but y'all stupid. Wait a minute, say what? Jeffrey, I better never see Craig in here again. I'm roasting his ass. Who's Craig? Did I miss somebody? Craig was timed out by Zeke fan. Is Craig a dumbass? Let me view. He just unsubscribed. Okay. Oh, Craig was the one that unsubscribed. Okay, well, I've never seen you before. Okay, all right. I guess he was a dumbass. I guess I don't know. But we got the trolls, and you know what? If it ends up being a bad season, the trolls will live on here. And you know what? I'm a grown ass man. I'll still be here. Oh, your cousin's Kevin Dyson. Nice, man. Dak defenders unite. People just don't understand defenses. I can't understand how somebody can look and see a defense that got gashed for 9 yards a carry, that literally gave up 49 points to a running team. Okay, understand this. You gave up 49 points to a running team, and you're blaming the quarterback? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's stupid. Sean Lee and Tyron Smith is well retired. They can't stay on the field. They ain't Grand Central Station. There's no need to announce your departure, right? Thank you, Bubba. Jalen Smith is not the problem. It's Nolan and his bum-ass scheme. Okay. You guys did have to, everybody has turnovers. And when you have problems on the offensive line, that happens. When you have running back who's had, Zeke's had 3 or 4 fumbles. Zeke fan, I'm with you, buddy. Dak is our only hope right now. I'm with you on that one. That one is, no truer facts have been told. Could you imagine if we had Carson Wentz right now? What if we had Carson Wentz as a quarterback? Seriously. What if we had Carson Wentz or Nick Foles as our quarterback? Well, we're going to have some undrafted rookie free agents. I hope that they actually go through and take a flyer on, say, Ron Leary. Bring him into that guard, maybe move Zach Martin out to tackle. I know Zach doesn't want to be a tackle, but you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, Iceberg Q. Yeah, Cowboys, had they gotten taken care of business years ago, they could have gotten him for $28 million. Rebuild offensive line and defense. Well, where's the movie, Tommy? The defense is definitely breaking records, bro. Definitely breaking records. Tony Douglas, I'm with you on that one. Talk about it's part of the, okay, there's a couple problems. Well, one, it's complex. And you've got, it doesn't have an identity. We're talking about, we're doing a 3-4, we're doing a 4-3, we're doing a hybrid. You need to settle on something, and this is what we're going to do. Because you're throwing too much stuff at the players without time to actually teach it to them. Trade for Dillard. Eagles ain't going to trade any offensive lineman to you. And at this point, you're holding on to, if you got some good players, you got to plan on saying, we can't, get rid of somebody because we don't know. This season is crazy. Why is Xavier Woods still on the Cowboys? Good question. Well, because there's a lack of anybody else to replace him. Time for a fullback. J-Lo said it was complicated. Okay. We will win the division this year. I have faith. Oh, I still do. I agree with you on that one too. I agree with it. We'll win the division. Now, and the thing about it too is, you don't know what you don't know out there because this season is crazy. You don't know. You got the Jets now having to close down facilities and send everybody home because you may have COVID there. You've got the Titans now, having their second game moved. All of a sudden, this stuff. Well, Cowboys forever. Don't look at me. I'm just reporting what's happened. If I only reported good things that happened to the Cowboys, I wouldn't be on much now, would I? I wouldn't be here much on the YouTube. Eagles will make it closer if they get healthy. Brown ain't trash. Of course we will beat the Giants. Dak only beats bad teams. How, see, Tommy, movie Tom, I don't even know what kind of name that is. Dude, I don't know who you are, where you came from, or why you're here, but I don't need your negativity, okay? Dak only beats bad teams. First of all, the Dallas Cowboys only beat bad teams. What quarterback is going to beat teams that are scoring 49 points? Like the Browns, dude. I'm tired of saying next year, Mark Holmes. King, I am too. Literally, thank you, Iceberg Q. The offense has had to score every drive. They do every time. Half of these fans here sound like dumbass. They are, David. So you know what? Right now, I'll take the Eagles' defense over my defense right now because your defense is the one keeping you in there. But Max, I wouldn't pound your chest too much because you lost to the Washington No Names after being up 17-0. Let me say that again. You lost to the Washington No Names, a team without a name. Your quarterback is horrendous. He's straight garbage. His numbers this year are worse than they were his rookie year. Oh, wow. Whew. Scores 41-14 in the fourth, and they talk about their offense. Pollard play more. Mike McCarthy was chasing Garrett, not Joe Judge. Yeah. Offense overrated. Cowboys first pick. You're not getting Trevor Lawrence. Even if you lose the rest of your games, you're still not getting Trevor Lawrence. Alden Smith, one of the few bright spots on our defense right now. Giants are coming for that win. We know that for the Giants, this is your Super Bowl. There you go. At Anthony Wright, you're so right. Washington's quarterback, who's a former first rounder, is now on practice squad. So what does that say? Yeah. JoJo Cowboys, we don't hit the panic button unless we lose to the Giants. People said Dak was trash before we got Amari. Now they make excuses for Carson Stench. He has no help. Yeah, what he said. We need Tony Romo as our coach. Tony Romo's not coming out of the booth to coach. That's not going to happen. Trevor Lawrence laughed my ass off. In Dak, I trust. Well, it looks like it's going to be one of them troll days. So, the Dallas Cowboys season, to kind of sum up everything, we've already been on here. We've been on the YouTube here for an hour. But to sum up everything, we are, we've lost Tyron Smith. We've lost Lyle Collins. Losing tackles usually does not bode well for a team. You hate to have that kind of thing happen, and unfortunately, we got it happening to us. But I still have faith. I still will believe that they can get this stuff together. So, it is what it is. I think we are not still, even with the injuries, in bad of shape as we are on the defense. So, It is what it is. Kathy, I'm happy with Cooper. I'm Amari Cooper. He's been had some nagging injuries in practice, but he's the third or fourth leading receiver in the NFL, and I can't complain about that. I cannot complain about that one bit. So, yeah, I'll take Joe Thomas and Leighton Vander Esch. He's beginning to work out. They say physically it's healed, but you don't know until after you take a hit. That's you won't know if it'll hold up. Oh, Keith Lott. I'm hoping that happens one day. I pray that happens one day, but I don't know. It's I'm just tired of waiting, man. It's just been hard all these years, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But it is what it is, man. You know, Football is a mother humper. Just is. All right, y'all. I am going to get off of the YouTube, let some of the other YouTubers get out here. I don't want to hog everything up. We got our live stream tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Bad Dog. If hit me up, Bad Dog, if you want to do something together. We can definitely do a hype video for this game, the Battle of the Basement, because literally whoever loses this game will be in the basement by themselves. And I'm hoping it's you, Giants, and not us. I'm Mark Holmes, and as always, I want to thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you later. Don't forget, 9 o'clock Eastern, we'll be doing our live stream. Peace.